Support the Ramen Raider on Patreon. Thanks to all our patrons.
Alright, hey, this is Hans, and it's time for the Ramen Raiders Top 10 Instant Noodle Cups of All Time, 2025 edition. So I'm doing things a little different this time around. There's only going to be 10 brands on this, the bowls, and the global top 10 lists. I kind of wanted to do it for countries as well, but there's a lot of countries that I do top 10 lists that I don't think there are 10 companies, and of those 10 companies, ones that I wouldn't consider top 10 varieties. So yeah, this is going to be a new thing, and we'll see how it works out, and yeah, let's get started. In at number 10, we have Samyang Foods with their Veggie-Tasty Noodle. This is an export variety from South Korea, and it's got a really great noodle, and what's really nice about it is it's strong, tangy vegetable flavor abutted by a bunch of vegetables. And it's good. I really wasn't expecting this to be more than a kind of a run-of-the-mill, but this was really, really good. And what's funny about this one, too, this has gone through, at least from the graphic on it, this has gone through a lot of iterations. I think it used to be just called 60 Vegetables, just a bunch of different names that they've had for it. So if you want to have a nice vegetable ramen, this is your ticket. In at number 9, we have ABC with their Mie Goreng Mie Instan Noodle Cup. This is from Indonesia, and it's a Mie Goreng, so you've got your sweet, your spicy, your savory, and this one really is a nice representation of Mie Goreng. Granted, it's in the cup. Often that can be kind of messy, but the way they've got it set up, it's kind of more of a squat cup. It works pretty well. So if you want a nice Mie Goreng to go around with you when you go to wherever you go, I'd say get this one. Next up at number 8, we've got Pink Rocket with their original flavor Rapaki. So Rapaki is a combination of ramen noodles and something called tteokbokki. Tteokbokki is a South Korean rice tube. It's kind of like jumbo beefaroni. Doesn't have a hole down the middle, and it's soft and it's chewy, and it's really good. And standard tteokbokki, like this is done up with, but with the ramen, is kind of a sweet, spicy sauce. And this one was really good. I didn't really like the other things from their range. They had a mac and cheese, and they had a carbonara that was kind of, I don't know. But the original flavor, this is the ticket. So if you want to try ramen and tteokbokki, this is a pretty good one. In at number 7, we have Nissin Cup Noodles Creamy Tom Yum flavor from Singapore. This came along with a ton of other cup noodles varieties that they sent in, and this one's good. It's got a nice creamy Tom Yum flavor, so you got that lemongrass hit, you've got the seafood, the spicy, and this one, they pride themselves on adding a lot of garnish, so you'll find a lot of garnish in this cup. So yeah, if you're in Singapore, give it a try. In at number 6 from Thailand, we have Mie with their chicken green curry flavor, and this really surprised me. I really didn't expect a lot out of this one, but the green curry flavor in the broth is just excellent. It's nice and creamy. It's a really savory, tasty, yummy green curry. I can't go any further than that. You just need to find one and try it. It seems like they export this one a lot to like Europe, but yeah, if you find it, it's worth it. And at number 5, we have Langshinara with their salted egg crab flavor Japanese noodle. And this is actually from China. This one has a really strong salted egg, crab, and buttery kind of bump to it, and it's really good. It's a wider cup. It's what I would call a flower pot. The first time I ran into this form factor of cup was one that was kind of colored with like terracotta colors. So I've always kind of thought of them as flower pots. So, yeah. Anyways, it's a good one. You should try it. In at number 4 from the United States, we have Noodle with their peanut chili irresistible ramen. And this one is, I could only explain it that it's kind of like a futuristic instant noodle. So it's got a greenish noodle, it's got nice sauce and sesame paste, and it's really savory and good. And what's neat about it is it comes in like this little rectangular box, and you steep it in that, and the noodle block is like a noodle block. It's not round, it's just goes in there. It's a trippy thing. It's worth checking out. In at number 3, we have Haijia with their Jiaoma Goma Fen. This is from China. This is this really got popular, I want to say like 2 years ago, and it's really, really good. It's got little pictures of Bobby Yip on them. I guess he's famous in China. It's got a sweet potato thread. It's got a spicy mala kind of broth. And then it's got this little crispy rice thing going on with it, and it really works well. I highly recommend it, and it shouldn't be too incredibly hard to find, so give it a try. In at number 2, we've got one from Mommy Chef. This is their Mi Goreng Legenda, and this is the bomb, folks. This is a really good Mi Goreng. A lot of, it's got the spicy, it's got the sweet, it's got the savory, all the hallmarks of Mi Goreng. Plus, it's got this really nice, rich basil flavor, and I absolutely love it. It comes from Malaysia. It's wonderful. Check this one out. And in at number 1, we've got My Quali with their white fish broth noodle, and this hails from Malaysia as well. This has kind of like a chowdery kind of broth, which is interesting because it does work well with the noodle. I think this almost would work better with the rice vermicelli, but it's still just absolutely good stuff. Yeah, I recommend it. If you like fish flavor, this goes well with like fish ball, things like that. And yeah, it's really quite good. Give it a try. All right, thanks for watching. I hope you can find all these and give them a try. I'm getting closer to my 5,000th review, so I hope that if I can find something really good to try, you'll watch. Please think about like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, I'll see you next time. This has been Hans the Ramen Raider wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Have a good one. Bye.